So, this is my slideshow titled My Experience with Social Media Marketing. So, if we just go to present in full screen. So, the first slide, my experience with social media marketing. And so the time we had to work with the group was in week 6, called the company intro. So we basically had to find a company to work on or create one our own, and we worked on the company's background, their personas, and a SWOT analysis. And if I could do it again, I would, and I would have more time. I would really put more time into the research and focus on how to make proper company and what is the goods and bads about creating a company to make it successful. Then we go on to week 7, customer journey, and the instructions were user readings from week 5. That was our group assignment, and then we had to create a customer journey diagram with my group. And to complete the diagram, you'll need to have the information for each cell. But I misread the information. I misread the instructions. And I didn't remember doing this assignment, and I thought it was like a one person submit the work from the group, but that wasn't the case, so I actually didn't do this assignment. So if I had the option to do it, I would, and I would read the instructions more carefully and ask the teacher questions to make sure that I'm doing this correctly. And then we go to week 9, it's the social media strategy, where I had to create a few paragraphs explaining what social media platforms I would use to digitally market content. And I really like to paint and draw, and so the ones I chose was like YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, to have people see the artwork that I do. And if I had more time, I would really explain more in depth about why I chose the platform I did and why it would be the best for me. And then we go to week 10. We had to create a YouTube video ad for the company, and I just threw together some pictures to create a 30-second video for the company we did, and the site's called El Sista. I think that's how it's pronounced. And if I had more time and didn't do it at work, I would have really focused on what would make it good, because I would say I'm fairly okay at editing, and I just didn't really have the time to do it. I really procrastinated on this assignment, and you shouldn't do that. Then we go to week 12, which was a digital marketing strategy. And this whole thing was so confusing. Like, I tried talking to my group about what to do, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to do this section, and I need help. And then they're kind of telling me, they're like, no, this is what the teacher's telling us to do instead. And I'm like, okay, but I still need help. And they just made it really confusing. They ended up submitting the assignment without me really doing anything. So I was pretty much useless in the week's homework. And then we go to making banner ads for week 13, and I created this banner ad right here, El Sista, buy it now, found this nice photo. And what I would do differently would not have the background be as white and have the buy now more interesting. So the summary of this entire experience on taking this class would be not to expect others to do it, to ask more questions, and not to procrastinate till the very last day it's due. Yeah.